Canada. We got maple syrup, whoopsha, evil geese, whoopsha, and a magical, fantastical place known as Tim Hortons where I'd go to as a child, and I'd have little small round donuts called Timbits, and I'd pop them in my mouth and they'd light up my world. God damn it, I love them. But that's not what today's video is about. No. Today's video is about something that most of us did as a child. Watch some good old-fashioned television. Whether it be your SpongeBob's, your Fairly Odd Parents, or really anything to keep your eyes glued to the screen, we most likely did it. And Canada wasn't really short of having their own kind of homegrown cartoons and stuff like that. Mostly ranging from pretty good to... well, that's more of a video for another time, I think. In between these shows, however, hiding amongst all of the commercials of products that we'd get our parents to buy us, really, were these small little announcements of the public service variety. And that's what today's video is about. Canadian PSAs that I remember from my childhood that have stuck with me. And I'm going to subject my otherworldly pal, Luciana Grimoire, link to her stuff in the description, and we'll see what she thinks. So come along, dear viewer, as we trek through the unknown world of Canadian PSAs from my younger years. Companies Committed to Kids. A non-profit organization based in Toronto, founded in 1990, were the creators of most of the videos we'll be checking out today. And all of these announcements are your pretty standard topics for a PSA. You got your stay active, your don't do drugs, your don't watch that TV too long or you'll die and go to hell. Okay, maybe that last part was a bit exaggerated, but you get the general idea. All of these videos were made to make sure the youth of our future would live a good, healthy life and stay away from bad habits. I mean, I watched them and look how I turned out. Now our first PSA isn't one, but 3 videos kind of all wrapped into one that have a similar message. The importance of staying fit and active, a message that didn't really stick with me in my later years. Poutine is a cruel temptress whose alluring gaze has cursed me into a life of servitude, and quite frankly, it ain't so bad. However, for our children, it is. Alright, we're here with our funny PSAs, and we got Lucy here, as I've probably said before, but we're recording this beforehand. Say hi, Lucy.
Hi.
That's awesome. Alright, so I'm here forcing you, without your own will, to watch these awesome PSAs and hopefully make you reconsider your entire life, okay?
What? Okay.
So first up, we got our trilogy, our classics. I call them the trilogy because these 3 are kind of in like their own bubble, because they all have similar vibes to them. But we start off with The Chase. Let me turn up the volume. Alright, you ready?
Should I be worried?
Yes. Turn down a little bit. This is an absolute hood classic too.
Maybe it's tag or something. Yeah, maybe they're playing tag. I don't know.
No. He's the fucking hottie bootati in the school ground and they're all gonna kiss him.
Oh.
Stay fit. Because you never know. So now we hit up our next one, ice cream.
Yeah, the heart problems or something looking.
We're gonna just like shotgun these 3, like I said, because they're kind of like all together. They're all about staying fit.
Alright.
This is you.
What?
You like ice cream? Is this you?
I'm very normal about ice cream.
Fucking lazy asses.
Oh, that one's kind of sad.
They're gonna die.
Oh my god, no!
This last one's me. This last one's me.
Okay.
It's me, a fucking Charizard. I got my Pokemon card. Oh! Oh no! This is me running down the streets. I want my damn Pokemon card. Yeah, it's me. Little fat boy. My damn Pokemon card. And that's the trilogy. What do you think?
I mean, to be
If you saw
fair,
that, if you as a child saw that, and you saw that
I'd
on
be
the television,
confused.
would
I
you?
had no media literacy. How old would I have been? I don't know when these came out, but
I don't
I
know.
have no media literacy.
I'm
I
just
had
if you
no
were if
media
you were
literacy.
sitting down in front of your little telly, and you were like, "Oh my God, SpongeBob," and this came on, would you think? Would you reconsider? Would you look down at yourself and reconsider? Hey, maybe I should stay fit, so I don't get kissed by a bunch of my fellow students, or miss
I
the ice
mean,
cream truck, or lose my Pokemon card.
to be fair, it's not like it's not it's not super unreasonable. It's a little strange, but these PSAs in particular, they're not that out of pocket, I guess you could say, because uh I watched there's a YouTuber named Papa Meat Canyon, and there are these PSAs where there was like kids like actually dying. It was obviously scripted, but they were like getting electrocuted or like ran over by a train. Like it was crazy. But what I'm trying to say is I understand these ones. These ones aren't like weird. They kind of make sense. Maybe as a kid I'd be a little confused, but I'd also be like, oh no, like what if this happens to me? So I mean, I get it. I get it.
Well, we're only on the tip of the iceberg.
Oh fuck.
Yippee! Now, although staying active and eating healthy is a good message to tell children, letting them know that taking shortcuts or doing those get fit quick methods aren't really the most effective way of being active or getting in shape. Now, again, I don't really have to be the one to tell you this, and I'm not really a leading expert, but you don't really need a monkey. What do you think this one's about?
I think it's like because monkeys are known to be like tricksters and stuff. You know, like they steal stuff. So I'm thinking it's like I guess to not be an asshole on the internet because it's Media Monkey.
All right, well, let's see.
I thought he was eating them.
No.
You don't need a media monkey
Unironically,
to
that
make
house
healthy
looked really
choices.
depressing.
Think for yourself. A
So it's
message
called
from Concerned
minimalism.
Children's Advertising.
All right, what do you think of Media Monkey there?
I mean, it's got a good message, I guess. I mean, maybe it's a little strange, but PSAs are kind of supposed to be out there. It's literally just a think for yourself thing, and other people don't really need to like tell you how to think or something like that. I don't fucking know close enough.
All right. I remember I seen this one. It's just I saw the monkey.
No monkey.
Yeah, basically. All right. Cool. Hobbies. It's something that we all got. Whether it be something simple like playing video games or listening to music or maybe even doing some gardening. It's something that is important to have. I mean, look at me. I like collecting things, and even though financially my wallet's crying, I'm still happy, right? Right? Regardless, having a hobby is something important to have because it keeps you entertained. It can make you feel like you're part of a community of sorts, and maybe even lead to a career in the right circumstances. So I ask, my dear viewers, what's your thing? All right, we're on our next one, and you know what? I'm not even gonna let you talk, Lucy.
Oh,
I have one question for you.
okay.
What's your thing?
I don't know.
Music on this one kind of kicks ass. Not gonna lie.
Those early
Your thing.
2000s, yeah.
Bugs.
What the fuck?
Somebody's got a thing.
My thing's
My thing
sound
sound effects. Here's a T-Rex. I can quote this for days.
early 2000s ass hair.
Mom, Mom, Aiden cut me in half again.
What's this thing? Laundry? Oh, it's dancing. God.
No, his thing is laundry. Nobody's good at everything. Everybody's good at something.
Everybody's good at something.
What's your thing?
What's your thing?
Yeah, what's your thing? Ah. Oh, I look at that. I'm so good. Alright, what's your thing?
I have no idea. I don't really have a thing.
You don't have a thing?
I mean, I do.
What do you,
I do.
Who do you
Everyone
think
has a
you
thing.
are? Who do you think you are?
I don't know.
Who do you think you are? You don't have a thing? You don't just watch the video there? Your thing's not bugs or sound effects? Here's a T-Rex. I mean, you do voice acting. That's a thing.
I guess so.
And you know a lot about the damn animals. Those damn animals running around.
Yeah, I do. Small animal fact: the way seals get around is called galumphing. There you go. Have fun with that.
Sick. That's a good segue into the next PSA. Now, our fourth PSA is one that is not for the faint of heart. Whatever sick freak decided to air this next video on television should be ashamed of themselves, scarring innocent children for the rest of their lives, and I don't want to even go into detail. Just see for yourself. All right, Lucy. Are you squeamish at all?
Not typically.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of gore in this one.
You act like I haven't played Resident Evil 7.
Don't say that I'm not sponsored by Capcom. Anyways,
We are not sponsored by Capcom.
I hope you're
but
ready
we
for
love you,
gore.
Capcom.
Honestly, I don't even know how they showed this filth on television.
Are you actually serious? Really?
Oh, you hungry?
Are you hungry?
Well, this is disgusting.
When it's time to eat, use your head.
Gormless.
What? He couldn't have just.
Use a variety of foods every day.
So what do you think of head? Would you be if you saw that as a child? Would you be scarred? Would you hide under the couch?
I would be really confused.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw this the first time, I shit myself on.
What?
It was crazy.
Why didn't he just get up and use his brain to
That's the
his
point. He
motor
used his head. He
functions?
used his head, and he went and grabbed the thing of.
Yeah, but that's so.
He used his head and grabbed the thing of like white paint.
It's glue.
He's eating glue. I mean, he's a
How
child.
he behaves, it's glue.
That's part of the 3 food groups. It's fruits and veggies, meat, glue. Alright, moving on. Now that freak show is over, let's get right into another one. A real product of its time, when it comes to CG, that is. That really old, really weird looking 3D animation that people were still getting the gist of. A show that comes to mind in the same kind of style as Reboot, another Canadian kind of product. Another piece of media that scarred me as a child. I mean, look at the main antagonist in this show. You can't tell me that wouldn't have scared you or somebody. Like, come on. But hey, if you're a fan of this old-looking animation, I know there's a decent amount of people who are. Maybe you'll like this PSA about a talking television. Ah! Did I scare you, Lucy?
No.
Okay. This next one's a little. This one's a little bit of a weird one, but it's of its time. Let me preface beforehand. It's of its time. It's the early 2000s. 3D. 3D graphics weren't the best thing. So, yeah, have fun with Smart as You.
Hey,
All
what
right.
you watching? Me? I'm just a TV. I mean, I'm not even
This is
human.
another hood classic.
You've got the remote
I remember this
control.
one.
You can change channels if you don't like what you're watching. You can flick me on and off, and on and off, and do... Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. You see? You're smarter than me. You get to choose from all kinds of neat stuff. Funny shows, nature shows, shows about people all over the world. Ouch! In real life, you know, that would hurt. You get to learn how to make stuff, how to draw stuff. Me, I don't get to do any of this stuff. I'm just the TV that plays it for you. Yep, I sure wish I was as smart as you. Did somebody get that cat off my head? Look at it this way. You can talk to your best friends, your mom or dad, about all the stuff you see on
I'll
TV.
reboot classic.
And besides, you have choices. You've got books and sports, and you can go outside and play. Where is outside anyway? I'm just the TV. You're the smart one. Well, so long. See you next time.
So how do you like that?
It wasn't really weird to me. You know, I know I'm much older now than I would be when this
Oh,
aired.
so you're
you know,
better
but-
than the TV.
What? No, I feel like that wouldn't have freaked me out as a kid. I feel like I would have been really confused.
Okay.
But the message is there, you know, but it's like the message is there, but it's also like,
Says the message is get off your lazy ass, you stupid little child, and go and frolic around in the leaves.
is that the message? I thought it was just teaching you how to use a TV. So I was like, why the
No,
fuck does
he
somebody
said
need to learn how to do
he
that?
said
He said go
fucking-
outside.
He said get the fuck outside. Stop watching me. All right. You ready for the
Maybe
next
I'm
one? You ready
stupid.
for the last one? You ready to be gaslit like I was as a small child?
What do you mean gaslit,
I was
bro?
groomed as a child from this fucking advertisement. This thing
All
lied to me.
right.
This thing lied to me. The
All
birds.
right.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed. I have a confession to make, guys. I was manipulated as a child. Lied to by those who thought they were doing good. Betrayed by the most important thing I cared about as a child, television. How is a question you may ask yourself, dear viewer. And others who have grown up with these commercials may already know what I might be hinting at and may feel the same way. Allow me to show you something that has stuck with me and was the single driving force for making this video. Ladies and gentlemen, our final PSA, the house hippo. Alright, time for the last one here. And yeah, I can't believe the government would lie to children and gaslight them and try to pass this off as something that's okay to be shown on television. Just I'll just show you it.
All right.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American
What the
house
fuck?
hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will
What is that
defend
phone
their
around?
territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Okay, so first off, when I was a child, I thought the house hippo was real.
Oh.
Because you see this whole advertisement about a little house hippo, and your little child mind is like, holy shit, there's a fucking tiny hippo in my house. And then you don't care about what the lady says afterwards. She's telling you, oh, that's not real. But it doesn't matter at that point. Your child brain has been warped to think, holy shit, there's tiny hippos around Canada. That's insane. That's so cool. And I was lied to as a child until I can't. It's too much. It's too much. When you were a child, would you have thought that the house hippo was real?
No. Well,
Fuck
I
you!
would say. So, I,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. The reason why I'm saying no is because from a very young age, I knew a lot about animals, and I knew that, like, a fucking hippo could not
Oh,
be in
and
my
you couldn't
house.
have thought for a second maybe the house hippo was real?
No.
Oh, so you're better than me.
No, that's not what I
Oh,
said.
so you
I
think you're
just
better
knew.
than me because you wouldn't have thought the house hippo was real, huh?
No, no, I just
What do
thought
you think
and
me? What you
knew.
think me some sort of dummy? You think me some sort of
No,
Nimrod?
no, it's the fact that I knew a lot about animals from a very early age, and that hippos don't just roam around. They're in Africa and zoos, and they're very fucking mean, by the way, to people watching this. When a hippo like yawns, like toward you, it's not tired. It is fucking challenging you. It's going to kill you. Anyways, that's a bit off topic. I apologize, but for real, like I would have
Lucy,
thought.
I think you need to leave.
Oh, okay.
Just just go. I can't take this right now. I already have to
Oh,
relive my trauma.
oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Fucking house hippo. And that's it. Now, I know there are more PSAs done by companies committed to kids, but these are the ones that really stuck with me the most and ones that I've remembered since I've gotten older. I hope you enjoyed them also and enjoyed the video. This is my first time doing something like this, so I hope you liked it. If you liked it, do the old classic like and comment and maybe even subscribe just to let me know maybe if I should do more stuff like this in the future. And a shout out to Luciana Grimoire. I'll make sure all her stuff is in the description, as well as a link to the YouTube channel where I got all these PSAs. I think most of the ones that companies committed to kids made is on that video. So yeah, if you liked it, again, like, comment, blah blah blah. I hope y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.